Hello, guys. Welcome to episode 2 of What If Civilization Started Over, based off of the AdizzPro series. So, let's just hop right into it with the blue country. The blue country is going to be moving in past this desert. And even though they don't really like the red country, they want it's still an exclave, but anyways, the red team is going to do what they do best. Just kinda explore and go out across the coast. They're gonna discover like half of Tunisia and Sardinia. Then they make their way up the Italian peninsula, make it to like Rome. So here is the updated lands. Now we're going to be going back over to the yellow country. And they're going to be sending max colonization into Arabia. And they're also going to be continuing down the coast on both sides. It feels like we're going back and forth, but the red team from Sardinia and like Rome going through is able to discover a bit of Spain, like Catalonia region is. They're also going to continue up the Italian peninsula until they kind of get blocked by the Alps. But chaos erupts. This is a pretty big country, so the European parts aren't really happy. So the European Spanish people, they are just leaving. So this area is not very populated, and they're just going to go. They're gonna make it to the Atlantic and just set up a nation across the Spanish mountains. Like there's mountains right here. So, yeah. So anyway, there was some land here. And if there's one country who really just wants land, that's the blue team. Now, from the last episode, the blue team was just like the Nile River country, but now they'll like stop being part of the Nile River, and they're just like grabbing random pieces of land. So, since the red team doesn't like them, and they're just being like land greedy, the red team is going to attack the blue team. Most of the people in the blue team are on the river, so the red team can advance through the unpopulated parts until they get to the Vietnam shaped like population density. But since the yellow team is also doesn't really like because of this situation, the yellow team is going to push farther. But the blue team eventually surrenders. In the peace deal, the red team can have this new region. The yellow team gets this region. Now, speaking of the yellow team, they're gonna explore all just around this area. But that's actually a pretty big problem because their capital, they kind of just started in here. So, surprise, guys. There's another civil war. So, since government functions down here, they will just be like establishing themselves in the Mesopotamian region, like the most eastern region, and the yellow team's like, we'll let you be independent if you do two things: absolutely hate the red team and pay us taxes. And the green team agrees. So, just like the pop of the yellow team, they're gonna expand out west and the same weird shape as the papa did until they make it to the Caspian Sea. Now they're just gonna kind of take this coast, and they're eager to find like the Black Sea and the Persian Gulf soon too, but they don't know about those yet. But then the red team, the people, they're gonna just move up through Croatia. Their empire is somehow stable, even though they have 1, 2, 3 breakaway states. And the green team is like a breakaway from a breakaway state. But something insane is going to happen here. In this northern region of like Turkey-ish in the yellow team, some guy, let's call him Duponicus, finds the first piece of bronze.